God bless. I'm going to just say this, okay? I'm here to do a work for the Lord, okay? I walk in truth. That means I'm not ashamed of my past, okay? Now, the only way to get to God is by walking by truth, okay? Now, my channel will stay up, okay? Um, there's too many envious spirits on TikTok. That's why I left. But the journey will continue, okay? Now, if you're a man or woman of God, do you think that your YouTube channel should be about my past? You haven't walked in it. You haven't gone through the things that I went through. That's why I'm at the position I'm at. So if you haven't walked a day in my shoes, do me a favor. Start doing it. And then talk about my journey. Talk about what I went through. And talk about all these things. But do me a favor, don't be a voice for me. Okay? Because only God knows that, okay? But what I'm saying is, if you're a man or woman of God, the topic of your um, YouTube channel should not be about what's going on TikTok or what's going on YouTube or what's going on this or what's going on that. You know what the topic should be? How many souls did you save? Or I invited this person to my church. Or I'm giving out food to the homeless. See, that's what we're confusing. And that's what I'm talking about. We're confusing what God wants us to do for our own needs. Are you doing this out of fame, or are you doing it because it's a work for the Lord? You got to ask yourself that. Now, when I'm coming on here, I'm reading scriptures of the Bible, scriptures that the Lord gave me to give to his people, okay? I don't sit and I don't talk about if Nancy did that on her YouTube channel or if this happened on so and so. No, leave it in God's hands. And this is, you got to know as Christians what you're doing wrong. Or even as people that's on YouTube that's bringing the word forth, like, I mean, come on. Even as a prophet, yes, you prophesize. Um, but you don't prophesize about things not pertaining unto God. A message that he gave you, a message that you dreamt about. You know? The difference is that a lot of people, they're trying to keep me stuck. Well, I'm not. Okay? And when you're working for the Lord, honey, things like this don't bother you, but you're going to make corrections. Okay? to let people know, no, honey, you have not walked a day in my shoes. So if you're trying to increase your platform by doing this, go ahead. But the unjust, God sees. So concentrate on doing the work for the Lord. I'm gonna say this, everybody ain't perfect, everybody make mistakes, but when you're chosen to be picked on. And I'm gonna say this, for a chosen one, it's gonna be one hell of a fight because we're unbreakable, unstoppable. That's how God built us. Be blessed.